Hello, 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 everybody. It is Chrissy Hannes coming to you from the Panhandle area of Florida in the Global Inspiration Stamp Team. Sorry I wasn't ready to go live on Friday, but I am here now. I'm just going to try to find my video so I can see comments if anybody's here. I see myself. All right, so this weekend was all about techniques. And we are going to do emboss resisting. This is the embossing toolkit that you can find in the online store. I love these tweezers. I don't use this a whole lot. My embossing buddy is a must. And then we will be using the Wow Opaque Bright White powder tonight. I don't use my tray. I think Angie mentioned that. It gets real staticky. So I just use copy paper. So we're going to use Arch Wishes with the Everyday Arches dies. These are an online exclusive and can be found in the online store. The arches, you get, there's 10 of them in here, and they layer up really, really nice. And there's 2 sets that go with it, the Everyday Arches, and then there's another one that came out online exclusive too. So this is the card we're going to be making, a cute little birthday card. And it says happy birthday on the inside. Hi Charlotte, thanks for joining. Kennedy is around here somewhere. So we're going to get started just because we are embossing and that takes a little bit of time. What did I just do with my, oh. It's like I just had my envelope with all my supplies. What happened to it? All right, so we'll go over the basics. I've already colored my ribbon. This, on my sample card, I did it dark. So this one I did light. We'll see which one we like better, but it makes it really stiff. This is an online exclusive as well ribbon. It is just white ribbon. It's kind of, it says lint. But it's easy to tie bows with, and it's easy to color. So set that up there. Our card base is just a standard Melon Mambo 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then I took a layer of Lemon Lolly, and I embossed it with the big polka dot. I don't know what the folder's called, but it's the big one. It's the really big one. So you can do 2 of these panels at once. And then I just cut that up. So that's 4 by 5 1/4. And then we have our 2 arch sizes. Okay. And then for the inside, I have a Lemon Lolly that's 4 by 5 1/4 and a white, basic white that's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay. And then we have our envelope. Which, look at what I did. I put my ribbon in there and it wasn't all the way dry, so it colored my envelope. So I'll grab another envelope real quick so that we can decorate that up when we're ready. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start. This is the part we're going to do the heat emboss resist on. So let's start with our stamping that we need to get done. And we're gonna stamp our cupcake. I love that 3D plate too, Kelly. It's a fun embossing folder. Man, it's huge. I like the big ones, Rose, because I can do 2 card fronts in one pass. So I don't know. I kind of like the big ones. So as you can see, this is Memento Black, but it's a white ink pad. So when you buy these, they come un-inked. So is what I did was I took and inked up my Memento ink with it, and then it's not hard like our Memento Black pad is. Oh, Jackie, if you need to go to bed, you can go to bed and rewatch me when you wake up in the morning. It is late over there, isn't it? This gives me the foam pad like our ink pads, so I really like it. So there's a tip for you if you hadn't heard that yet. So we're going to ink up our cupcake. in Memento Black because we're going to color it with blends. And we want to stamp this way down far. Let's hope I don't screw it up because I did not make extras of these. Oh, I did. Look at, that's what I get for talking. We're going to have to cut another one because I can't line that back up. We're off to a really great start, aren't we? Hold on, because now I got to get my cut machine out, my paper trimmer out. This is what I get. I should have made spares. When I tell you that my creative juices have not been flowing, I'm not lying. Okay, so there's that. But now we need the dye. We need the arches back out. Hi, Vicky. I love using the black. Yes. Excuse me. That's Kennedy in the background. Which one was it? Okay, it's this one. We gotta read. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse you, Mom.
My allergies. Right now in Florida, everything is yellow. We're under very high pollen alerts every single day.
Mom, I have allergies.
Everything's blooming. All right, let's cut another one of these out real quick. I'm gonna cut two just to be safe, being I messed the first one up. And if I don't need it, I'll give it to Kennedy.
Yeah.
We could even stamp her a cupcake and she could color it for us.
How about you stamp them and I color them, Mom?
Well, I gotta get mine done first. I messed mine up. Sorry for shaking the table. All right. So not all of the arches will cut in the mini, but some of them will. Okay.
We can even cover them, Mom.
Yep. All right, let's set that back on the floor. Here I thought I'd come all prepared. All right. Now, I'm gonna ink this up again.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby. And we want it down towards the bottom.
Good job already.
She says good job already. She didn't see my messed up cupcake, did she? There we go. All right, let's stamp another one just to be safe. And we'll let Kennedy color it for us. We'll see which one we like better. She'll get the other one. So I'm not out in the craft shed right now because my husband's out of town for work.
Stinks.
So we're inside, so everything's covered in cat hair. All right, so then I think that's all we needed in Memento. And then we need Lemon Lolly ink. And we're going to do the candle top. That's a wonky candle, isn't it? That's okay though. Okay. And then we'll do our inside too. And this is our inside layer, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And we need Melon Mambo.
Melon Mambo.
And we need the happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I got a little mimicker next to me. I'm just gonna send that like that.
Is that you, Mom?
Not bad.
Is that you watching yourself?
Yeah. And now this Make-A-Wish, it's arched. They come arched like this.
Make a wish.
And it's gonna cover up a little bit of our candle.
Yeah.
This is hard when I can't get my head in there. Let's hope that works. Okay, so there's our Make-A-Wish. And then we're done with that. So let's close this up before we make a mess. And then I'll take my confetti one with the lemon lolly, and then we'll clean it before we do our technique. Okay, so there's the inside. So we'll set that aside because we're done with that.
I think that's
And
the
we're
number
done
4,
with-
and she forgot to label number 4. Right there.
Number 4 is the ball.
But what's this one?
Number 6.
You didn't do it correct.
Let me clean this off real quick because we got to use Versamark with this. Okay, so let's color our cupcake real quick. This doesn't take much to color.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with my dark melon mambo.
We can sparkle it again.
Yes, we will sparkle it again at the end.
Yeah.
I just did every other little candle. And then I took my broad end and came down these lines.
Now it's time for me to
I like to give my ink a little bit of time to dry.
Yeah.
1, before I use the blends, and 2, before I come in with the light. So, oops, come in with the dark lemon lolly. And do the candle, and then we'll put the dark lemon lolly on these lines. Stampin' Up! Gives all the lines for you. They make it simple. So now we can come back in with our light melon mambo, and I'm going to use the brush end just because this is a kind of bigger space and it's not real detailed, so it's not, and I just go in circles until I see it. And it's,
Look at that sunset, Mom.
is it sunsetting? Oh yeah.
It's a pretty one.
We've had rain all day here today.
That stinks.
We're on our final day of spring break. The kiddos go back to school tomorrow. Their spring break is over. So I just come in and blend out those lines
You don't
until
want
I
this
like
one,
what it
Mom?
has. And there's that.
You don't want this one?
Nope, you can color that one for the ladies. We'll show them at the end. Then we'll come in with the light lemon and do the same thing on the actual cupcake.
This is gonna be a different color. 2 colors.
So we have decided that Kennedy is going to finish out kindergarten in public school, but beginning next year we're going to homeschool.
Yep.
Her brother will still go to school. He's starting high school next year, so he'll stay in public school, but she's gonna homeschool with mommy next year. All right, so there's our cupcake. So we can set that aside. And now we can start our
Mama,
technique.
can you do a little candle on top?
Oh, you need a little candle on top. Hold, please. The princess needs a flame for her candle. Yours turned out better than mine did. Okay.
Is it done, Mama?
Yeah, well, yeah, you could color it the rest of the way in if you want. Okay, so here is our arch that we're going to do our technique on. And I have copy paper. And I want to put that down right here. And I'm just gonna bring in my embossing buddy and I'm gonna rub that all over the arch because this will take any oils away from my fingers, from touching it. All of that will be gone. Okay.
Done, Mama.
Are you done? Good job. Okay, and now we need to bring in our Versamark ink pad.
And can you have it already?
Yes. Here's Kennedy's cupcake, everybody. Is that blueberry frosting?
Blueberry strawberry.
Mm. Okay, so now we're gonna bring in that little confetti stamp and we're gonna use our Versamark and we're just gonna ink it up. You're not gonna be able to see this because the Versamark's clear, but I'm just gonna ink up and I'm gonna turn my stamp as I go.
My cupcake turned out better than yours, Mom.
And it doesn't have to be perfect because some of this is going to be covered up with our other arch. So it's very easy to overlap when you're doing this because it's hard for even me to see it and I'm like right here on top of it. But
You can barely see it.
yeah, because it's clear. But we're gonna ink it all up.
I can kind of see it a little.
Yeah. And now I have put Versamark on this copy paper. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to use my tweezers and I'm going to slide this off and pick it up like that. I'm going to flip this over because it's got Versamark on it. I'm going to close up my ink pad.
Then Mama.
They said, very nice job, Kennedy. Okay, thank you. I'll show when I'm done, okay? Now I'm going to bring in my powder.
I'll put it right there for you.
And I'm just going to sprinkle this everywhere. And try not to make a huge mess until I think it looks good. You can go back in if you feel you missed a big spot and put one in, but I'm just gonna go with this. So we're gonna leave the tweezers on it to hold it while we emboss.
I got my finger chips.
And I'm going to put this back in my jar. Kennedy will make a great Stampin' Up! Demo. You know, might be a possibility one day. Okay, so we're done with that.
Mama?
Close this up, and now I'm going to bring in the heat gun, and I know it's going to be loud, but I'm sorry, that's just part of it. You want to move it around. You don't want to hold it in one space because you can burn your paper. And you'll see it start to turn here. Get all glossy. There it goes.
Good job, Mama.
Thank you. All glossy appearing. Almost done. Oh, hit the off button. Okay, so now we have our embossed,
It looks
heat
cool.
embossed white arch, and this is just the white ink. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring my copy paper back in just so I don't make a huge mess on my glass mat. Not that I can't clean it off. And I need that Melon Mambo ink pad
Mom,
back.
why is it?
What?
Why is it copying you?
I'm watching it so I can see their comments. All right, and I'm gonna pick up some ink in my blending brush.
I'm about to show me.
And I'm gonna take some of it off.
I'm about to show them my work I did right there.
And we're just gonna blend it on here. And you can see it's turning that white embossing powder Melon Mambo. But pick up a little more ink. Now you can get inky fingers doing this, so be careful with that.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna put it on until you're happy with your background. Okay. And then this is where the magic comes in. I think I'm liking this. All right. So that's nice and quick and easy.
It's turning out good, Mom.
All right. So then I just have a paper towel.
Ow.
You can use tissues, toilet paper, whatever. And you're just going to come in and you're going to rub. And it's going to remove that pink, some of it.
So my
Sometimes wonder if they didn't, when they changed our embossing powder, because it seems like it worked better with the old powder.
It will make it look pretty,
But
Mom.
you can see the ink is coming off. It doesn't turn it all the way bright white again, but it brings back the shine. And so you just do that until you're happy with it.
Yeah. And you turn it all the way white.
There we go. You can rub pretty hard. It's not like you're rubbing it off. It's heated on there. Okay, so then you have the shine back to your embossing piece. And now we just have to put our card together. So I'm gonna bring back in, get rid of that. And I'm gonna do my ribbon. And now that I did this in the light pink, I think I like it. Okay, so I'm normally a Scotch tape girl, but I don't have Scotch tape in here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put a little bit of seal. And I'm just going to wrap this around. Oops. And then cut it with my ribbon scissors.
Mama, I like my scissors with my little ladybug.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so Kennedy and I went to a retreat at the end of last month held by a fellow demonstrator, Lisa Marie, and we all got little scissor charms. So Mama got a butterfly.
I got a little ladybug.
And Kennedy got...
A ladybug.
I can't flip it over. Kennedy got a ladybug.
A pink ladybug.
Pink little ladybug.
With
So now she's got scissor charms like Mom. Okay, so then I took this leftover piece and I just tied a knot and you cut off the edges. Okay. Because I'm not a big bow person, especially when I'm live. Okay, so there's that, and then we'll just trim it. And there's our little ribbon border. And then we can tap this one down. I'm gonna use seal. And I'll go a little heavy just because it is embossed.
I cut out this so it would look more prettier.
Okay.
Now I can make something.
All right, we're gonna put that on the front. Make sure our card opens the right way.
I have new hair.
Okay, shh. All right, place that down with equal borders.
Like Mom.
And then we can put this one down now. And then we can put this one down. So I'm gonna put this one down. With seal. And then we will, so you do cover up some of your background, but you still get to see some of it. I tried to use one size smaller of the arch so it would show more of the background, but it just didn't work. Okay, so now we're gonna pop all of this up on dimensionals. Caught my ribbon on my dimensional. Oh no, I'm buffering. I hope I'm still live. We've had bad weather here and your bows are almost always crooked, so you're claiming it as your trademark. You know what, Rose? That's a good trademark to have. I can tie a really good bow if I have my bow jig, but sometimes it's just easier to tie a knot.
Yeah.
And it's simple. And this lays really flat, so it won't be bulky to mail it. All right. Peel off these dimensional backings. What are you doing? Don't do that. That's gross. All right. Stick those there so they don't end up all over the place. And we're going to just pop this up right next to our ribbon. Like that. And And then we will, as Kennedy said, we gotta have the wink. So I wink to the candle.
We should do the wrapper this time.
Nope. And then I wink to the frosting
Yeah.
of the cupcake. Because Wink Estella makes everything better. Okay.
And I like this little
And
one.
then we will adhere our inside layers. Oops. Like this. I really liked how Lemon Lolly and Melon Mambo went together. I thought they were pretty. And we'll adhere this. And then we just got to do our gems. And then I did do a couple samples for you guys.
Oh, Mom, remember I did the gems?
Oh yes, you got to do the gems with me. That's right, I forgot. Okay, so there's our inside. And now we're down to the gems. So for the gems, I used the Regal foiled adhesive back dots.
And
They've got the gold flaking in them.
Yeah.
But to me, these went really, the pink ones went really well with our project.
Yeah. And they are pink.
I need my
Pink is
cake.
Molly. I'm trying to take this shoe off.
Okay.
Mom, can I try and take my shoe off?
Yep. All right, give me your finger. Thank you.
This one? On the candle.
Over here.
Oh.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And one more over here.
I wish we could put one.
I can't pick it up. One right there.
I got it.
Okay. Oh, that one moved a little bit. Okay, and there's our gems to finish up that card. Then I did do the envelope.
Do you like these chips?
No, I do not like those chips. That's a you and your dad thing. She's eating Pringles.
Not bad.
It's not that I don't like Pringles. I don't like... No, ma'am. Kennedy Marie, no. I'm just gonna do the flap with that little confetti and like this. So there's our matching envelope. So this is the heat emboss technique. And we have our matching envelope. So this is the one we just made. And that's the one that I made as my sample. I'm actually kind of, I don't know, I like both, either the light or the dark ribbon. But then I played a little more. So I used the stippled rose and I heat embossed it in white. This is the new textured, part of online exclusive labels. And then I colored using the small blending brushes. And as you can see, I got outside the line a little bit, but that doesn't bother me. I kind of like the look of it. So you can do it with big images. And then the other one I did, I used gold embossing powder and I used the leaf from the stippled rose. And then I colored it with old olive blends. And then I just put a simple enjoy on there with that white ribbon again. I thought that could be a good mail card, really. Well, not with the bow, I guess, but
Mama.
oh well. So there's my cards and my samples. I hope you guys enjoyed my project. Don't forget to get with the demonstrator that invited you to the group. Place your order with her before March 30th and you will get our project sheet tutorial that'll have all the techniques that were showed, the projects that were shown, and we look forward to getting that to your guys' emails after you guys place our orders. Yes, Kennedy?
Can I say hi to the ladies?
Yes, say hi to the ladies.
Hi, ladies.
So then Kennedy did some, well, she colored her cupcake and then she worked on some handwriting while we did our cards. So you guys have a good rest of your evening. Sleep well, Jackie. And we will see you guys again in May to show you all new lovely stuff from the annual catalog that releases in May. Until then, happy stamping, everyone. Bye.
Bye, ladies.